Welcome back. Yes, you are back with your boy Scarcious. We are in the Ultra League, faced up against the Steelix. We had our Cresselia on the lead. We didn't fancy that matchup, so we instantly swapped out into our Registeel. And sticking around for now, throwing, breaking, swipe, then dipping into Tapu Fini. That is not a counter to Registeel, so we definitely do not mind this. Going for the zap. No debuff, unfortunately, but that's absolutely fine. They're going to go for a surf here. We don't mind that. Not threatening. And now we're going to offload another zap cannon. Let's see if they want to let this go, or do they want to make a play for switch. Okay, they shield. Now we get the debuff on them. Let's go. So that there should allow us to be able to handle this surf comfortably. Once again, go for the zap, and now it's up to them if they want to double shield here, and they do not. They let that go. Like I said, that Tapu Fini was not a counter. I wonder what their third is. They come back in Steelix, Dragon Tail down, but now they're met with our Shadow Swampert. Let's go. They dip out into Jellicent. We're going to go for the EQ. Let's see how they're feeling. Like this will be doing big damage. Yes, you can see Jellicent is thick here in the Ultra League though. Don't get it twisted. They're going to be throwing a charge move here. Most likely to Shadow Ball. No baiting. Absolutely fine. Let's build up a little bit extra. Go for that grass knot. Let's take out this Jellicent. Do they want a shield here? Yeah, we get that last shield. And what do we want to do here? We could put it all on Swampert with 2 shields, and that's what we're looking to do. So let's go. They have no shields. We still have 2 shields. Shadow Swampert can go off. I'm going to shield this even if they want to bait. I mean, they don't have to go for Shadow Ball. They can go for Surfs, right? Alright, in comes the Steelix now. Alright, that's absolutely fine. We're going for that EQ now. All shields on their end are down. Still does big damage. Come on, man. Swampert don't care about your breaking swipe. That tickles. Attack fallen. Okay. Okay. Going for the EQ now on their Jellicent. And this one will be wrapping things up like a Christmas present. And that is GG's. Nicely done. Taking that W. Let's move swiftly into the next one. Who's it gonna be? We're about to see. Alright, faced up against a Poliwrath. We definitely don't mind this. Let's see if they do. They should. And they do. They dip out into their Cresselia. Their Cresselia is met by our Registeel. Come on, man. You know the vibes. Moonblast, that's cute. That tickles. We're going to respond with Zap Cannon. Alright. Attack drop on their end. But they're stuck here, so they're just going to have to do what they can do, which is throw Moonblasts. Until the timer comes up, they might want to dip out with energy, or they might just sit there and get taken out. Attack drop again on their end. How they feeling like? Go for the Moonblast, then low red. Yeah, Cresselia is basically done out here. So we're going to go for the Focus Blast. I believe we try a little undercharge here, but it's still going to take them out, unfortunately. So, yeah. That's absolutely fine, though. Talonflame comes in. We're going to be able to get to a Zap Cannon here. They're going to have to shield this. See how they're feeling like. They do shield it. And they're not going to be able to get the farm down. So they're going to throw, which is absolutely fine because Registeel's job is done. Alright, the Talonflame is met by a Swampert. We expected them to swap at some point, and there it is. They swapped there. back into their Polyrath, who started off this battle. And they're met once again with our Cresselia. So we're back to how we started. They're gonna have to hold on to this Moonblast. Big damage. Go on, throw your Scald. That will tickle. But they can get a debuff on us. So let's see if they get that. Yep, they do. Our attack has fallen, but that's absolutely fine. Polyrath is pretty much wrapped up. Bye bye Polyrath. Back comes their Talonflame with throwing the Moonblast quickly to stall the clock. And now we should be able to get out of there. We swap instantly, they throw instantly. We're going to shield it up. Just a flame charge, but that's absolutely fine. We still have a shield, they still have a shield, but inevitably you can see where this one is heading. Alright, they shield up trying to fight the good fight, but this one is a wrap. And that's looking to be GG's. Nicely done. Alright, taking that W, let's move swiftly into the next one. Face up against a Tapu Fini, and we love to see it. What do they want to do here? They dip straight away into their Drapion. We swapped out into Registeel. We could have went Swampert, but it's absolutely fine. Gonna build up to that Zap Cannon. Potentially get a debuff on them. Let's see if we can. We do. And they're going to be throwing crunches, I believe so. Yeah, they're going to be tickling, but they get the defense drop on us. But that's absolutely fine. They're going to need to shield if they want to take switch. We're going for that zap. I mean, if they want to shield, that's absolutely fine. We can take out our Registeel. We come in, farm that with Swampert, but they decided to let it go. It looks like they want to go for the water gun down. That's absolutely fine. We're going to come back in with our Crest. They dip out straight away into their Steelix. And this is perfect. Perfect. Alright, shielding that up and just stacking. They still have 2 shields on their end though. See if we can grab a shield here. Yeah, we grab one. Nice, 1 shield a piece. We're gonna go for another Hydro here. They shield that up too. And now this one's looking a bit peak for them. Looking very peak. Cresselia is still pretty much at full health. It was going to get to another charge move there, so instead of going for the EQ, we settle for the Hydro. It still does big damage, and then we swap out into Cresselia, and they can throw their charge move here. That's absolutely fine. Break and swipe tickles, and that Steelix is pretty much done out here. Going for the Grass Knot. Bye bye Steelix. Back comes the Tapu Fini. This Tapu Fini still has to try and deal with our Cresselia and Swampert, who's still in the back with a decent bit of energy. Alright, they go for the Moonblast. That's cool. But we're going to be getting off another Grass Knot here. And if they somehow do manage to take out the Swampert, our Crest is still ready. So we throw the Hydro, and that's gonna wrap up this Tapu Fini. So that's GG's. Nicely done. Alright, taking that W, let's move swiftly into the next one. Let's go, man. Let's get them. Faced up against a Giratina Origin form. We used to see in the altered form here in the Ultra League, but this one is the Origin form. We're going to be shielding up, hoping they don't bait, and they do not bait. They full send that Shadow Ball. So we shield that, and then we're full sending The Moonblast, they shield that too. And we get an attack drop on them, so they dip out into their Talonflame. The Talonflame is met with our Swampert. They don't want to see it. Going straight for the Hydro. Do they let it go? They do. They survive with about 4 HP. And we could shield farm down, but we decided to let it go, and it's only a flame charge, so good decision. Can we farm down? No, they'll get to another charge move. And I believe we'll have to shield this one up, and then if they bring back that Giratina, we full send the EQ. Yep, they bring back that Giratina, we're going to full send the EQ. This might get their last shield, and it does. They respect that. So they're going to have to throw soon. They do. Absolutely fine here. Shields are down on each end. Let's go, man. I'm gonna come in and throw that Moonblast, which will be doing big damage. I look to swap. Should catch a charge move here. Yep, they throw there. And that's nice. Let's see what they want to do here, because if they stay here, we're gonna lock on down. We're not even gonna throw. So they're gonna get to another charge move, which is absolutely fine. Registeel does not care about that. And we're going to commit to the full lock on down. Let's go. Lock that down, mate. And it's Pidgeot in the back. They're going to have to hold on to the Zap Cannon. It'll be doing big damage. If the switch clock is up, we get out of it. But it's not up yet, unfortunately. They're going to have to throw, though. Otherwise, we get to another charge move. And it was pointless them doing so, because they still have Cresselia to deal with in the back. So that one's a wrap. And that's G to the G. Nicely done. All right. Moving swiftly into the last one. Let's get it. Faced up against a Virizion. We love to see it. This is where we want to see it. And they swap out into Skunk Tank. And Swampert loves to see them poison users, right? Alright, they showed that, and we know that this Skunk Tank has access to Trailblaze now from this season. So we definitely shield that up. And the mud shots are adding up in this Hydro. We'll take out this Skunk Tank. But they decide to shield up again, huh? Okay, they're trying to make a play for switch that badly. They go for the crunch this time, knowing that it's highly likely that I would shield. But we're going to get some extra energy now. And then offload another Hydro and get rid of this Skunk Tank, yeah? Bye, Skunk Tank. You tried, mate. You tried. Alright, Virizion comes back in, and these Hydros will chip it and make things easier for the Cresselia to take it out. We can put it in one Moonblast range rather than having to go for 2 charge moves on it. So this is absolutely fine by me. They go for the farm down, that's absolutely fine. Now Cresselia meets Virizion. They go for the Leaf Blade that tickles, so they swap out into their Jellicent, and the Jellicent is met by our Registeel. And this is just smooth sailing. Go for that Zap. Can we get the debuff on the first one? That would be perfect. We do not, but it's absolutely fine. Remember, shields are down on each end. They go for the Surf instead of the Shadow Ball. It's absolutely fine. They should be going for another Surf here then. They're going for the Surf approach. Yep, another Surf. Cool. Cool. Maybe they're just trying to stall out that clock, but inevitably we already know where this one is heading. So say bye-bye to Jellicent. The clock is approaching and we should be able to get out here, and we do. And this one is looking like a wrap. They can throw a couple Leaf Blades if they want, but that's not going to do it. As you can see, this tickles, and that's looking to be G to the G. And that was the last battle, so thank you guys for coming by once again. You all take care now. Peace.